Two. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me introduce myself. My name is Rick Kennedy. I'm wearing a lot of hats. Today, and I'm here to S.T.O.R.M. I'm on a basketball program. I'm raised in a great elite basketball family. I've been coaching for over 35 years. Long time. How many of you guys are 35 years old? No? Last year, for the first time, I coached somebody who I coached their grandfather. I coached somebody last year, and I coached their grandfather. So that's pretty long, right? I coached some of the best known players out of New England that people know about, and some that you never heard of. And the reason you never heard of them, and they probably were better than some of them that you heard of, is because they decided to do other things. They decided to gangbang. They decided to sell drugs. And in the midst of their high school career, they ended up going to jail for 30 years. One young man, when he was in jail, John Thompson out of Georgetown, tried to see what he could do to get him out to play basketball. But he couldn't because he made a bad choice. Now, I'm going to go around. You want to tell me your name, tell me what grade you in, where you play at, and what you got out of basketball. All right?
Speak up.
Jason. All right. And what else? What other information do I need to know? Anybody here? When I said I want you to tell me, keep going. So you know what's important about being a basketball player? And then when it comes to my gym, you guys are doing it. When I tell them, when I talk, I need all eyes on me. You go to some tournaments, some games, and the coach is talking, and they look at out there, they look at there. Some of you listen to it, their eyes the same. I coached for 35 years. Coached a whole lot of kids. Coached my own 2 sons, both from college players. And you know, there's one thing that I never did when they were playing on their high school team. I never told them what to do during the game. You know why? Because I can tell them to do something, and the coach is telling them to do something totally different. And who's going to win out? No, the coach. Because the coach is the one that has control of your minutes. Right? So it's important to pay attention. All right, so go ahead. What grade you in? How old are you? Where you play? Where you run out of basketball? Okay, what school? Okay, all right. And when you run out of basketball? Say again? Okay, do you have any dreams, any aspirations? Okay. What goal is that? And then, yeah, okay.
My name is Leon, junior at the Ages, and 17, take back to the college club.
My name is James Evans, 14. I'm playing Shelby, and I want to go to the NBA.
I'm 11 years old, and I'm in 5th grade, and my dream is to go to the NBA.
So, who are the best players in your circle there? Your age.
This one guy named Matthew, he was pretty fast. He like dribble, went to the paint. There's this other guy named Ryan, he had good games. He was quick.
Where they play that now? You know why? That's my point. A lot of people are real good young, and you know what happens? Everyone tells them they're real good, and they stop working. And then guys that work so good, they want to be good, and they work real hard. I didn't give a favorite point. Would you grab one of them chairs for me and bring it down? And that's the truth. Any of you guys play AAU basketball?
Well, we not affiliated with AAU, but we travel and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, every year.
Have you seen any of the teams that they call on the sneaker circuits? The Rims, the Express.
The one.
Have you ever been somewhere and seen them?
Not yet. We seen one, but this year, that's our plan, Coach. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him about it. Yeah.
The point I'm making is these guys and those guys that go to the NBA and stuff, they have a different work ethic than other people do. They're trying to be the first ones in the sprints. They're the ones that don't go to the party on Friday nights. They're out there working. Anyone heard of Tremont Waters? Anybody know who he is? He played at LSU. He played at Boston. He's out of New Haven.
I talked to Romain. I talked to him and his brother about him. I told him about him. Couple of the players that's not here. I told him a couple of things I know about him and his work ethic and early in the morning.
Listen, he was 10 years old, and his father was nice and shaped like me. Right? You know, the six-pack and all that. He'd be riding down Dixon Avenue. That's like riding down Stafford Avenue on a bicycle. And this 10-year-old had a weight vest on, and he was running, and everybody was like, oh man, that's child abuse. Oh man, that's messed up. Yada, yada, yada. But he put the work ethic in him. And he ended up being the best player in Connecticut. By the time he was in 8th grade, he was playing on varsity level of prep schools and what have you. If you want to reach your goals, you gotta have that work ethic. Coach shouldn't have to tell you, hey, you're at the end of the line. You gotta want it for yourself. You know what I tell all my players? I can't want it more than you want it. True story. Coach is gonna yell at you during the game. Can any of y'all play for coaches that yell? Nah. Well, that's unfortunate because when you get to the college level, guess what all they do is yell. My oldest son, who played at Hamden High School, his name was T.J. Maddox, second team All-State. He was about 5'7". Yeah. He got recruited to play at Morgan State. Anybody know anything about Morgan State?
Besides me? Oh. They acting shy, Coach, man. Especially this dude over here. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Word, man.
So we can come and we can get something.
At least him. Maybe the other ones, maybe not. But I do. I'm familiar with it.
If one of you all get what I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. Because you know what? I talk to my teams every year for 35 years. And guess what? They let it go. They say, yeah, coach. It goes in one ear, out the other ear. So anyhow, he got recruited to play at Morgan State, historically black college. You know, that's big now. And what I'll say is, if you're not at Duke or North Carolina or something, that's the way to go. Because every game is, the atmosphere is off the wall. They got the band playing, the gyms are packed. You know, they holler and scream like it used to be when Central and Harding played. So we're on this official visit starting point guard for the first championship Golden State ever won. It was like 1975 or something like that. And we was walking. He said, "Let me ask you, Coach. You know, I'm a yeller, I'm a fusser, I'm a cusser. Do you think the little fella can take it?" You know what I told him? Told him, hell yeah. Because he lived the yellingest, fussinest, cussinest coach there was. I'm hard on mine, and I'm harder on my family. Because I'm not doing you any favors if I let you cut corners, if I let you cheat. You'll see a whole lot of people that their parents want to coach them, and first thing they holler is, "Give the ball to Johnny, Johnny, Johnny." Johnny will never get no better, because Johnny doesn't learn how to win the game. So most of the coaches on the college level are fussers, cussers, but I'll cuss you out too, but you know what? I'm the first one to pat you on your back when you do something good. I'm the first one's there when there's an emergency at home. And you guys got a coach like that, because he looked me up on Facebook, didn't know me from Adam, but he wanted you all to learn something. And that's important.
I just knew of the program, you know what I'm saying? And I've been around since '03, so I knew about New Haven Heat, you know what I'm saying? Always, so, yeah. And I reached out to your son. I thought it was you, so.
A lot of people make that mistake.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need a whole lot of roses. I don't need nobody to pat me on the back. I like being in the background.
Me too.
If there's somebody who runs New Haven Heat, anyone outside the program will probably give you 3 or 4 people. But you know who makes all the decisions? Me. But you know what? It's not important for nobody outside of it to know. Because I'm not doing it.
I want to be the same way.
I'm not doing it. Now, one of our coaches gets a dime. Not a dime. And when you get a program like that, so since we don't get a dime, we charge $600. And we go from September all the way to August. Now, there's some programs that will charge you $800 to play in the spring, $800 to play in the summer, $800 to play in the winter.
Listen.
And you know why they do that?
What I tell you.
So they can get some money.
Come on, man.
And nobody's knocking on your doors right now, right? But as soon as you all go to some tournaments and you start looking good, all the vultures are going to be out there.
There you go.
They gonna say,
come on,
hey,
man.
Listen, come with me. Oh, we do this, we do that. Oh, we get you some sneakers.
Talk. Look, you've been doing it 15 years more than me. The same thing. Not even worrying about you. As soon as you look a little decent, here they come. And I've been dealing with that for years here in this city.
Absolutely. And you know what? Most programs deal with that. My rule for my teams is, when you play for us, you just play for us. If you decide to go somewhere else, you go ahead over there. If it don't work out, try out.
Tell you. There he is.
Because we ruin our players. Because what we do is, oh, we want this kid, we want that kid. As soon as it gets a little tight, as soon as you got to sit on the bench a little bit because you did something wrong, somebody else is picking you up and what have you. And it ruins us. We have a bad reputation in Connecticut. We have a reputation of people who don't take basketball serious. We got a reputation. We got a reputation of people that have bad attitudes. If you're on my bench, you can't sit on the bench like you're at the beach or something. You can't get mad and take your shirt off. If you take your shirt off, get out of here. I don't want you to.
I'm telling you, man.
And it's because if a college coach comes and sees you and they see you doing all that stuff, they say, no, he's a problem. I talked to a college coach in Connecticut, and you know, I asked him if I'm old down, you know, and I asked him, how come you don't have any kids from Connecticut on your roster? And you know what? He said something that I couldn't do nothing but say he was right. He said, listen, he said the kids in Connecticut don't take it serious. They don't have a great work ethic. He said, I can go down the road to New Jersey an hour, and I can get kids that are serious about it. You know, they're sacrificing the times at parties and stuff so they can practice. Coach don't have to tell them, okay, shoot 100 foul shots a day. They're out here in the rain and the snow, dribbling with their left hand and their right hand. And when he said it, I said, he's right. Okay, the reason I was asking you said everyone to the tournaments and see the sponsored teams. You'll go there and you see they're different than every other program. While the rest of the guys are running around, hollering girls, wrestling, playing tag, what have you, you're going to see them sitting to the side together as a team.
Yeah.
Drinking water and Gatorade, focusing on the next game.
Yeah.
If you have a dream to be a professional basketball player, if you have a dream to be a college ball player, you gotta have the work ethic. You have to sacrifice some things. My youngest son, the coach at Paul, he played at Fisher in Boston. It's an NAIA team. Now, his grades were decent. That's the other thing. First thing the coaches call, prep school, college coaches, first thing they ask is, how are their grades?
Yes.
Unless you're 7 foot, you're 7 foot and you're Kevin Durant or something, they might be a little flexible with it. They might try to work around a little bit. But other than that, if you don't have the grades, they're going to go to the next person. So, my youngest son had the grades, but what else do you need besides grades to be eligible for college? It's a test. You might know what test you got to take. SAT. And he didn't do good on the SAT. So I paid him to take the second time. I paid for him to take the third time. Last time before he graduated from high school to be eligible, he said, Dad, I'm going to my friend's house to study for it. I'm like, great, wonderful. Do you think he went to his friend's house to study for it? Where do you think he was at? At a party. That was his decision. Well, his freshman year in college, guess what he couldn't do? He couldn't play basketball because he wasn't eligible. He was a partial qualifier. So he could go to practice with him, but he couldn't play no games. His mother said, I feel so sorry for him. You know what I said? I said, I don't. Why didn't I? He made a choice. It was more important to have fun and go to the party than to study for the SAT and be eligible. Like I said, I'm hard on my players and my family because if you justify everything for them, they'll never get any better. And basketball just prepares you for life. Again, I was asking what your goals were, because there's a whole lot of goals for basketball. Somebody can just play it because it's fun. Some people could play it because they want to have a good high school career. Some could play it because they want to go to college and play. How many different divisions are there? Name a couple of divisions you can play in college.